Hi everyone, Cheryl here, and today we're going to be doing the part 3 in that part video process on the scrapbooking. So if you missed part 1, part 1 was picking the cardstock and the paper. Part 2 was on the duck bath baby. I did a video on the paper piecing process. And then this is part 3. This is going to be doing the layout. And I'm hoping to be able to get the 2 pages done. So I will be sewing on this layout here. So I'm just going to tack down quick and try to get through this as quick as possible. But bear with me because I have no idea what I'm going to do. So I haven't even thought about what's going to go where. So in the first part, I showed you I pick all the cardstock and then I pull for the SVG cutting. So if you're not doing that, you can kind of just go back to part 1, see how I picked the design papers, just so I have them, and the cardstock, because I don't even know what I'm using. So, okay, so the first thing in this video is I want to use this. This is going to be kind of like my main paper that I'm going to work off of. So I like to pick a main print. And so I've picked that. And I think in part 1, I told you guys I wasn't sure if I was going to go with the gingham or the butterflies. I think I'm going to go with the gingham and skip the butterflies. So we're going to pull that one out of this collection. So I really like the blue, so I want to stick with that. So I'm going to do the 2 blues of pink. And I'm thinking I'm going to go with the yellow stripe. We have so much yellow in our pieces, so I'm just going to kind of go over quickly why I decided to not use, even with the cardstock. I think I'm pulling this out too, because we have so much yellow already in the SVGs. So there's just going to be a lot of yellow between whether I use just 2 on one side and some ducks. I didn't want to bring in more yellow. So we're going to stick with bringing in these blues. The stripe, we'll do like a 1-inch strip to separate. And then I'm not sure about the gray. I really wanted to bring this gray in. There is another gray in here that I was kind of looking at. Let's see really quick. So it's almost a little different. It's got a dot. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll just get started, and then if I change my mind, we'll go from there. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is figure out now what papers I want to use. So the only way to do that for me, or the easiest way for me to do that, is to take those 3 main, and I'm putting those other 2 aside for now. And let me just kind of move some of this. Okay. So the first thing I like to do is look at what it's going to look like possibly on each cardstock. And so I do like it on that light gray. So let's just see, if I was to take that, nope. So I'm not liking that. So I'm going to move that aside. I like the blue. But let's see what it looks like on that gray. So I do like the gray. It kind of makes it pop a little. And so obviously it will with this. And then if I bring in some pink, I think it'll look good doing it with these 3 on the dark gray. I'm not too sure still about what I'm going to do for that back layer yet until I start layering these. Usually I'm able to pick that. So on this page, actually, you know what? I think I may just stick with the gray and the pink for now, or that's a little much. Okay, let's just stick with these 2 for now. And then if I change my mind, it'll be okay, because the back piece is going to stay 12 by 12. And I think in my first video, I told you I just grab a bunch of cardstock, because once of each color. So because we're going to need 2 for 2 pages. So those are going to stay 12 by 12. The one we will cut down will be this gray. And I usually try to pick enough that I can do the 2-page layout. And then I can also do, oh my gosh, you guys, sorry. The photo mats. Okay. So I'm going to cut these down. So this piece is like I always do. This piece will be 11 3/4 by 11 3/4. So we know on both pages we're going to want those 11 3/4 by 11 3/4. I'm going to get them done now. Okay. So we've got both of those ready. So let's just kind of layer them. And hopefully I cut that straight, because the one time I did this, I didn't. All right. So you can kind of see. There we go. Okay. So we have those pieces ready. Let's go ahead and just cut this one. So I'm not sure if I'm going this way or if I'm going to put this in the middle. I think I need to see if I'm going to lay those on. Ooh, they look cute on the pink. But I think the pocket's pink on one of these. So I'm not sure if that's going to go up there with a pocket. And then the one. So I don't know. Okay. So we'll come back to that. I had cut it with this paper so I could kind of change it if I wanted. Or if I need to cut another one, I can just cut another one. So, I don't know if I really want, I'm going to cut this piece. If I do the pink at the top, or if I go side, do it like by the side, just trying to see how that would look. And then you would come in with your stripe, a little stripe maybe. And then this could kind of, yeah, see, I don't like that. I think it needs to be, okay, let me do this side. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to just cut this one at 6. So that just gives me a 6. And then I already know that this piece now, whatever the width is going to be on it, needs to be 11 1/2 for this process. So I've got this piece. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this next one. And we'll cut this over there. So I'm going to cut this one at 12. Let's do about 4. We're going to go 4 inches on that one. Well, that's, and then I'm going to cut this gingham probably at 4. I just want to mess around with it. And then I know the stripe, I'm going to do a 1 inch. So I've got a 6, a 4, and a 4. And then I want this one, let's see, 11. This should be a 1 inch. Let's get 11 1/2, 10 1/2. Okay, so that should give me 2. Okay, so I just kind of want to see how I want this. So I think I want to do, oh, and this should be 11 1/2. So the corners on this one are a little bent. So we're going to cut both sides. Okay, so I should have 11 1/2. So there's 11 1/2 there. I think this one is 11 1/2. And then I'm going to cut this one down to 11 1/2. So I've got 11 1/2. And if I have to cut one of these, it won't matter. All right. So let's cut this one. 11 1/2. kind of cute. Okay, so I think that's what we're going to do on this side. So I did prep and cut. I think that'd be cute up there. So these are going to have little bath time photos. I'm not going to put the photos on it. I'll put them on before I put this in the album. So what we're going to do today is prep. Let's see. There we go. Oh, I think that'll be cute, you guys. Okay. So I just brought in a little bit of the pink. And so I can probably use this right in the center is what I'm thinking. And then I'm going to want to cut my photos. So I may just do maybe 2 down here. I'm gonna see really quick. Okay, so if I do that, I'm going with this pink and the gray. And oops. You know, I'm almost thinking that this may be for the mats. I don't know. Oh, the butterflies are cute too. Let's see. Oh, I've got this one too, you guys. Oh, you know what? I want to save that one because that I can use with this paper. Let me see what other color for the mats on this. Oh yeah, there's the I want to do pink. Well, you're gonna have gray and pink here. I don't want to use that. Okay, so I think I've pulled all the colors. So we're gonna use that on the other one. I don't know, I'm still leaning towards this, so but oh, this one will take me a while. Sorry, let's see. Yeah, I don't really like anything else to go for that little mat on there. So we're only going to use that one on there. So we'll have this one ready for the other page. So let me push that back in. I do have enough of that. Oh, I wonder if I went with the cute little gingham. Well, again, I've got the pink, that pink and that gray. So it is kind of a hard choice for me. So I think the first thing I'm going to do, you guys, is just get these cut really quick. So these are going to be the mats. I'm going to do these mats and then we'll come back to the color. I'm going to do the pink for the biggest part. So if the photos are 4x6, I try to cut those down, usually 4 by 5.5. So this one I would want to be the 6. Pink will be 6 by let's just say 4.5. So that'll give me the biggest part of this photo. I'm gonna go 4.5. Okay. I don't even know how much room I'm gonna have on here. So we'll do that one, and then let's cut this one 5 3/4 by 4 1/4. Let's go 4 1/4. And if I end up cutting these photos down more, because I think one of them actually kind of like that, but I think I can just change that, so I'm not gonna really worry about that. So this will be 4 1/4. Okay, there we go. So you know what? I think the photos are just gonna mat. I thought it'd be cute to do a little print, but okay. So I think that's gonna be fine. And then I did this, the Bath Baby kind of to be able to either peek out. So I'm thinking that one may peek out. So this will be the one side. So we're going to get everything just ready for me to sew. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. So I'm just using a cheap tape runner that I got at American Crafts warehouse sale quite a long time ago. Because my sewing will hold down everything. So let's just do... So we've got the mats done, and if I decide to bring in maybe the blue, I may do that. So I'm going to set those up there. And so now I want to work on building the page. I'm going to move this pink out of the way. So this will be the one side. So I just want to get this kind of lined up as best as I can. Okay. So we did cut this one 6. I think I'm going to cut it down a couple inches off of it. So I'm going to cut it down to 4, you guys. Let's go 4.5. That'll give me just a little piece there. And so, oops. Okay, I'm thinking that's going to be okay. All right, so let me... I wish there would have been more of this print. Okay, oops. Let's see if I can get that. Okay. All right. And then this pink should be able to slide in there. So if you're gluing this down with a glue, or I've done the score tape and glue, if I'm not sewing, I'm thinking that's going to be okay. So let me get, because I'm going to add sewing to help keep this down. I didn't add sewing on my last one, the magical moments. I ended up just leaving that one. Whoops. It's hard for me to see what that looks like up at the top. Let me... Oh yeah, see, I could see it when I'm... Usually my head's right over this, so... Okay. Anyways, so that'll be fine. Okay, so let me come back. So I want to stick this one under 2. So we're going to kind of just... I think I'm going to use a little glue on this. So I'm going to use the Art Glitter Glue. There we go. And this will be dry by the time I get this to the sewing machine. So I won't. So I do want to try to line this up. Because, let's see. Oops. I just want to make sure it's... Probably on the 1/4 inch, right? There. I think that looks pretty good. Okay. So we'll do that. And then I'm going to add... Oh, that must be the wrong one because I cut down this other one. This one was cut down. Okay. Okay. So we'll have this side pretty much done. Let's see. And then I'll just show you. And then I think I'm going to do the other side. Okay, so this side will have that on it. Whoops, and I probably just hit you with my glasses. Okay, and so it's going to have this little one peeking out. And I think that's it. And then I could always do a little tag pocket. I'm just wondering if I could hide that. No. If I cut it down, I probably could. I like when the pockets come out the top. So, but I think I'm going to try to do that on the next page. On this page, I think I'm going to leave it just like it is. I don't know if I'll put the date down here with thickers. Okay, so we have this side done. So let's put the pink. Let's put the pink underneath. I'll come in with some little white dots. I just take one of the Posca paint markers and I do the little white dots on the edge. So when I do the sewing on this one, I'll probably bring my zigzag stitch in a little more so it doesn't cover these dots. Okay. So I'm thinking that's it for page 1. Let's move over to page 2. We can get page 2 going. So on page 2, since our okay, so we're good right there. I'm going to cut these pieces that I have left, I think the same as I did those. So we have 6, and we're going to go 4.5. And I think I'm going to want these ones to be 4.5. So I'll just get, so those are 6 by 4.5. And then these are 6 by 4.25. And 4.25. Okay, so we have our mats ready. We're going to have 2 mats for page 2. And now on page 2, we'll cut this one down to 4.5. So we're going to go 4.5 by 11.5. Okay, so we've got this one ready. So we'll put it like so. I may do it on this end or in the middle. Okay. And then I cut this one, I think 4. So we're going to go 4 again, right? We'll just do a 4. I'm thinking that's what I did. Okay. So we've got our 4. So we can just move those out of the way. And then we have our little check. And I'm going to do that one 4. Or wait, did I do it 4? Yeah, I think I did it 4. Hopefully I did it 4. Oh, yep, okay. So now I just need to decide, do I want, let's go 11.5 on that. So get these all cut down to 11.5. And 11.5. Whoops. That one's 11.5 already, I think. And then this one, 11.5. Okay. So we're ready for this side. And I should have, where did it go? Okay, these are all my extras. There's the piece I want. So this one should be 11.5 too. Okay. And then we need 11.5 on this little border. Okay. So now we can just figure out how I want to lay this one out. So you really could change it and do like sometimes I've done where I'll do like the blue. So if we did the blue down the center, we could cut this and do 2 pinks. So it really doesn't have to be the same as what's there. So I'm going to cut this. Let's cut it and make this one 2 pieces. Okay, so that's what we're going to do on this. So let's go ahead and start building this one. I'm going to put it right on top of this one. So, okay, and so this should be, let's make sure we've got, that's 11, yep. All right, so we're going to just run the flower. And I try to leave it where I can, let me move that. Okay. Whoops. So I try to put just enough glue on this. Let's see, so there should be 2, 4, 6. So the 8. Oh, I did this 4.5, didn't I? So I'm just trying to get it centered. Oops, and that's a little crooked. And I can't glue this gray down yet because this is, so we get it pretty close. Okay, and then now we'll just add these pinks. And so the only reason I'm not doing these all the way to the edge is because of the sewing machine. The needle will get all gummed up. So I try to get them not all the way to the edge. Okay. So I'm just kind of butting that up because once I come in with sewing, it's going to hold everything down. So again, I think I'm going to cut these down to 1 and probably 1.5 on that. Let's cut that one down. So if I would have known exactly what I was doing, I would have not cut these yet. So 1, there's 1.5. 1 and, okay, so that'll give me a little strip to use on another page. Oh yeah, that'll be cute. Okay, so this will just be the second page, you guys, to match up with that one. And I'll come back. I guess I could put the pages with, once the photos are done, when I put this video up, the pages will be, I guess, up in the front. So you'll see those with the video. Okay. Oh, this one I didn't get lined up as good. What did I do? Oh, maybe I grabbed, uh-oh. Let's go one. I don't know what I did with that. I'm going to do, boy, I got a 2-inch on this one. I think I'm going to have to slide this one under. So, I don't know what I did. Oh, I guess it would help. 11.5. It may have been my cutter. Oh boy. There we go. So we just want to get that one. Okay. Under there. I thought I wanted to use, so I may just run these, some white. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cute too. So I'm going to want 2 of these. So I'll put one there. I'll end up gluing that down. And then I need one more. So I'm using I think this is the We Are Memory Keepers punch. Where did I put the white? Oh boy, there it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna punch this out really quick because we want 2 of these. Oops. And I usually like to try to have this all prepped so you guys don't have to sit and watch. I can't edit my videos. It's really hard to, I don't really want to, but it's easier if I can just do the video. Okay. So we'll do this pretty quick here. All right. So this is about 1 inch when I cut it. So I just bring it once it's punched. So it's 6.5. I'm going to go down to 5.5. I usually try to get just a little 1 inch on that punched out. And we'll go 11.5. And then we're just going to lay out. So I'll get all this ready. At least you can see what it is. And then if you're not adding sewing, you can just get it all tacked down, but this will give you a really good idea. Super cute, right? So now what we'll do, oh, and I didn't bring any of the little yellow in. I guess I didn't really have to on this one. I think we're gonna leave, I almost like it is. And usually I carry it over, so I don't know if I can cut that on doing like, just cut it in half maybe. There we go. Okay, that may work. All right, so that would be kind of cute. Okay, so let's just put those. Well, we're gonna say those are gonna go. I don't know if I like them there now. Okay, maybe here. Let me see. Sometimes I have to take a picture so I'm looking through the camera, and I don't even like that there. I really liked it on the blue. Nope. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't think I like it. I'm going to leave it off. It's on this page, but I think I'm leaving it off. Let's see what it looks like when you bring these little ones in. Yeah, sometimes when I'm... Oh, shoot. So those I did not cut down. What did I do here? Oh, I didn't cut them down. Those were 6. These need to be 5 3/4. Oh boy. Okay. So these little mats are the same as the other one. So 5 3/4 on this gray by 4 1/4. Okay. I think we're good on that. So I'm thinking if I have this page over here, hopefully you could see that. There we go. So I don't know if I'm going to bring that yellow in. It may look different once let's just kind of put them right there and see what it looks like once. Okay. There should be one more. Oh, I dropped it. Okay, maybe when I cover everything, it'll look a little different. So I'm just going to lay them there because I'm not quite sure. But, so these will be our little photo mounts. We'll put one there. I'll get these ready. So I may just be putting these photos right directly on these with no design paper. I was going to say decorative, but we'll just leave them like this. Okay. So we'll have one here, one there. Let's bring it over. Okay, and then I did cut a little swirl. I've got some of the ducks. And I should have one more. Oh boy. I must be losing it. Okay. Well, I had one with the pail, unless it's in front of me and I just can't. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm thinking on this page up here, I'm just wondering if I can, because I really want that pocket to be at the top. So I'm thinking I'm going to just put the baby up here and then the one down here. So we could, since these pictures are kind of tilted, could kind of just tilt these a little bit. And I'm thinking that's going to probably look good. So I think this is going to be how I do this page. Whoops. So I used up, so these are the new babies from Kadoodle Bug Designs, and then I did an extra one to peek out, and then I do have some of the little ducks, so I thought maybe if I do the year here with thickers, I can do that. And then I did cut out some extra little ones, so I'll probably have it like that. I don't know. I just cut these out too. So, I don't know. I may add these in and I may not. So, these are just extra ones I enlarged. But I think that's going to be it. So, I'll have my tag and everything up here for the journaling. It can come out the top of the page. It'll have all the writing hidden. I really like when the writing is hidden away. So, that's going to be the 2-page layout. And then I'll put the photos in the front of this video so you can see, well, not the actual photos won't be on here. I'll wait to sew those. But anyways, I'll have everything done. And so I do hope you liked my video today. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe. Let me know what you thought of my video. You can drop a comment below. And thanks for stopping by. Have a good day.